toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Hawaii's offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Makes the catch. It's Terry. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Direct snap. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Little. Turning it on! And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
7, UNLV 0.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So UNLV's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, fourth down.
Punt is in the air. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. He rifles one deep down the middle. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football.
Taking it the other. Got enough space. Touchdown UNLV. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Dalton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Got his man in the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dalton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got his man quickly. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got a little space. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Miranda. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Handoff from the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Miranda. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Offense changing the play. He'll set up to throw. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The Rebels buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fighting off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. That's caught. It's Brown. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's caught. It's Terry. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be dragged down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Hard running there. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Terry. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. First down here for the offense. Using his legs, it's Galton. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Little. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper, and he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The Rainbow Warriors trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Warriors! They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Smalls. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to beat the D deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Terry. They They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Makes the pass. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Ready to try the point after.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Unleashes it on the run. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Got a man. It's Brown. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. This offense has it with really good field position. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the grab. It's Terry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Pulls and fires complete. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to move the chains on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. A shot toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. Pulls it in, it's Brown. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Turns it loose deep. Grabs it inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
And that is another first down for the offense.
He wants to throw it again. Finds us back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gonna swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
UNLV.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Release to the back. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Going right to work up top. Back open in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Behind the chains now on second and long.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
QB strikes the ball, and the clock is stopped.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. It's good! A booming kick to win the game! And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you can see the belief they had in each other.